to Vlogmas. My name is Georgina. I am the Unspoken Coach. I'm also a psychic and I love to crochet. So in this video, you're probably going to see me preparing a lot of things for markets. Now, I am having a break from pumping stuff out between the 22nd of December and the end of January. But that means I've got about 2 weeks left to just bump up the amount of stuff that I need for markets. Now, I've only got, let me count this out, we've got Friday, Saturday, Monday, then Monday again. So I've only got 4 left, but one of them is a Christmas market and it's supposed to be very busy. So I need to just restock a few of the items that I've sold a lot of, which is ear warmers. So I'm currently working on them now. I have got 1, 2, and another one on the central right now that I'm working on. And then I've got some plain colours as well over here. I'm thinking with the plain colours, I'll stick to leggings for them. Do 4 sets of ear warmers because I've already got a set. And then the leg warmers, not leggings, leg warmers will be those colours. So that's what I'm doing. I'm going to be using the mushroom for the leg warmers because after all the different ones, I've realised that the 40 pin is a little bit stretchy and baggy. So we're going to go for the mushroom 30 pin? 32. I think it's 32. Simon's on his way home, my partner. He's finished early. It's only 12:15. So I've got the rest of the day to achieve more things. This morning I made mittens, which you will have seen on the vlog yesterday. And I'm still on like, keep going, keep going, keep going. Let's get these things finished. So I've got 1 more set of ear warmers. And then I'm going to do 4 sets of why do I keep calling them leggings? Leg warmers, which I'll need little cardboard things for. And then it will be back to my customer orders. I am in the shop on Thursday and Friday, so I'll have plenty of time to continue with my customer orders. And these are making up really quick. I'm already on number 3, so the ear warmers will be finished fairly soon. And then the leg warmers, they're fairly straightforward, so I'll have them done in a few hours. Fingers crossed, touching some wood, hopefully. I am hungry though now, so I need to go and find some food. But what? I don't know. I better go and have a look in a minute. So I've just had a sale on the website. Do you remember this one? Yes, the little frog hat. It is sold. We've had it a while. I think I made it quite a while ago, but it has been cared for. It's been to some markets and back, but it's sold. So I'm going to wrap it up and send it off. So thank you if you watch the vlog. It's so cute. I love the way that you can have 2 different looks. You've got your shocked frog and your more subdued frog. I think it's so cute. Really lovely yarn. I am going to pack it and write you a little card with the care instructions. So thank you very much. So quick update, Simon's back. He has brought me up a latte. We didn't have any left, so he's got it while he was out. Smells fantastic. So I have finished 2 of them. Aren't they beautiful? So 1, 2. I am just on the 3rd and final one. There's one already downstairs and I've got some cards to put them on. So I'm just finishing it off now. I've also got an idea of putting some of the cages that I used to have, but I used on the markets, that we no longer need 2 sets. Because the new set has got that many cages, we kind of spread them across 2 tables, which means I've got a spare set. So I'm considering using those in the shop and doing a bit of a change round. I'm not entirely sure yet, but that's on my possibilities list. And I was going to do pie for tea, but Simon's got a gammon joint and some other stuff. Plus, we've got a lot of stuff to use up. You know, when you go in your freezer and you got some random burgers, some sausages, jacket potatoes, some random stuff. I think we're just going to use things up rather than go out, especially for chicken, just to do pie. because I've got most of the ingredients. I just don't have the pastry, which is quite important for pie, the chicken or the mushroom sauce. I've got everything else. So I figured, well, let's just use what we've got today instead of going out to get more stuff. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to continue with this one here. I'm joining the ends together, ready for that. And then I've got my cards here, so I need to get 3 out of this packet, ready to then put these on, if I can open the thing. Oh, it's folded that way. So I need 1, 2, 3. I don't think there's any others open. There might be. So 3. No! That's a video box. We don't eat video boxes. No! I don't know why there was a VHS box on the floor, but someone decided it was food. Ready? Pew! Right, so as I was saying, I've got my 3 things, and what I do is I put them on here like this. I use a bit of cotton to attach them at the back, and they look super cute when they put them on the market. And they're lovely colours, look at that. So I will get another, do that one. There we are. Lovely. So 1 left, and we'll get that sorted. I'll write the price on and I'll attach them and everything. There we are, all done. So we have Passion, Serenity and Meadow, all done. Gorgeous. I am very pleased with those, and I've just had a yarn delivery. So let's have a look. Now this is either the Knitco yarn off TikTok shop. Was it TikTok I got them? Where did I get them? Yeah, TikTok shop, or it's the balls of tweed yarn that I got on eBay that I forgot all about, that I'd put a bid on, and then I won it like a week later. So let's see which one it is. It's a hefty size. Let's see if we can get into this bag. It's the Knitco. Right, let's have a look. It feels okay. It's not the softest, but it feels okay. So let's have a look at the colours. The yarn balls are 300 grams each. They were $7.99 a ball on a promotional deal. For some places they were selling them at $9.99, so I'm quite pleased with the price. Get rid of this bag. So this one is colour 03. 300 grams, 100% acrylic, machine washable. So it doesn't feel as good as I hoped it would, but the colours are absolutely stunning. So these are the 2 colours I've gone for, which is 05 and 03. It doesn't seem to have a colour name on it, but these are the ones that I went for. There should be enough to do a cardigan with each colour, hopefully. 600 grams. And I think I'm going to be doing hexes or something similar with these. But I don't normally get stuff that colour changing, but I wanted to try it. So I'll let you know how it works up. Yeah, I just had the realisation of like, where am I going to put it? So I've moved some baby stuff down there and I've put it up there. I still have that up there, which I don't know where to put. So maybe I could squeeze a bit down the side of there. I will attempt it.
Guys, you want to know something funny? Yesterday I was on TikTok and I saw a video from someone, which was honestly genius. She was making a sweater and she was working on the sleeve, and the sleeves are done in the round, and she was using like small circulars like this. But she had the rest of the sweater like done, the body, and sitting on her lap. She was talking about how annoying it is to like keep picking up the entire sweater and turning it while you're doing the rounds on the sleeves. So she decided to put a Lazy Susan on her lap so she could just spin it while she's working the sleeves, and I thought it was the smartest thing ever, so I immediately put a Lazy Susan onto my Christmas list. So cross our fingers. If I don't get it, I will be buying one for myself, because literally that's one of the smartest things I've ever seen.
So that is the Christmas pudding hats all done and packaged up ready for postage tomorrow. So 2 were customer orders, but one of them is going to be available on the website. So watch out for that one to drop. I am now continuing with Alice's order, which is this fantastic cardigan. Slightly worried I'm not going to have enough for the arms. I'm just finishing the arms. I don't know if it's going to do it, so I might be playing yarn chicken. I guess we'll see. Really thirsty though now. I'm thinking about going downstairs getting a drink. But let me put my socks and slippers back on. It's very warm. I think it's because I'm encased in all of this wool. Really warm. Plus it doesn't seem as cold today. I've got my fluffy socks on. But they're weird. There's fluff everywhere. They keep spinning around on my feet. There we go. Right, let's go and get a drink downstairs and I'll carry on with this. Oh, good morning, good morning, good morning. It is now Thursday morning. It is 10 to 10, Lone Ranger time. I've just got here. I've got a bag of stuff to put out. I've got the cages over there. And there's a bag from Simon of stuff to put out as well. So I've set my head on a bit of a change round. So that is what I'm going to be figuring out this morning before I put all of the yarn and the other bits and pieces out that I've got. I have straightened my fringe to stop the fringe being overly fringy. So I'm going to attempt to move around, and I haven't got my coat on yet because it's a bit hard moving shelves when you're wearing a big coat. what a job. Good Lord, what a job. It's now 11 o'clock. It's taken me an hour to move everything around, put everything where I wanted it to be, tidy it up and all of that stuff. It is looking better. I need to do a sweep now because we've got a bit of dust here and there from all the movage of things. But I did it! So we've got the glass cabinets over here with antiques, and then we've got crafts that are made by Alison and Janet there, including some fabulous earrings. We've then got Pokemon and record collections, some of the most popular antiques, so they're downstairs because people need to access those ones. Then we've got crystals with some crochet chucked above. It's not perfect, but I'll tell you why in a minute. We've got more crystals across the top and the crystal corner with some crochet bags underneath. Under the stairs, we've got glassware. Over here behind the till, we've got the amigurumi, and we've also got some cardigans. That will eventually change, that display back there, but that's it for now. Someone asked about these on the prices, so I'm just going to run through them. So we've got £15 for this one. This is not a toy, not suitable for children. Is Psycho Sam. That's 15. My name is Jason. £20. This one is, want to play a game. My name is Billy the Puppet. £20. 15 for whatever that is. 10. What's this? Brian. £8. This other one, I think that's £8 as well. And these are a little bit more up at the top. We've got 15. Oh, look. 15. I know that the snail is 30. And now as they get bigger up at the top, they go up to 25 and £30. So that's that done. Let's carry on. Okay, so this is changing. The lady who does the candles is leaving. So it will become crochet kits. And also some of the stuff that Alex makes, which is earrings and stitch markers, mainly jewellery, I would think. It doesn't look the best, but she's moving out in about a week and a half. So the candles will be moved and we'll, yeah. Then up here, we've got a new cage. I would have had more, but I didn't know that the connectors weren't in the bag. I only had 3 connectors, so I've done a balancing act. I was hoping to put a couple more stories on there to add some more blankets and stuff in. The original idea was wool, but as it turns out, I fitted all the yarn in there. The crochet kits are at the top. We've got Ron Weasley, Hedwig, Luna Lovegood, Knit a Badger, Crochet a Monster, a Unicorn kit, which is crochet, felt kneading kit, felt what? Needle felting kit, and what's that one behind there? You see, that one's also I can't speak, needle felting kit. Gnomes. Here's the extra wool I have added in today. We've got Island Beaches DK, very soft, gorgeous. This one's Colour Rush, Everyday Prints from Payto, Stonewash DK, James C. Brett. A bit more down here as well, as you can see, including marshmallows. I still want more yarn, but that's okay for now. I will expand the yarn, but I'll need to sell a few blankets first. As you can see, there's a hell of a lot of blankets. I've moved Ellie over here, my lovely Ellie, and her stuff is at the back of the rail. We've got all the baby tops and jumpers. It's a bit crammed, so we could do with selling some of those. Booties, hats. And then as I scoop around, we've got all of the haberdash here, felt, and then some more sort of crafty stuff. We've got books, the pound yarn, crochet hooks, and such like. And in the top here, my 2 new little gift sets, which are super lovely. I've realised that's not on the website, so I need to do that, but that one is. And that's it. Now I have a rail over there near the door. I don't know where to put it. But we do have clothes upstairs, vintage clothes, so I will see where it potentially go, but I'm just going to leave it up for now. And now I really need a drink, but I've had a delivery. I've had a delivery of a massive bag, and I think this might be the bag of yarn that was being sent to me. So I'll get myself a drink and we'll have a look. Right, I've got my latte and I need to sit down now. I've caught my fingers. You know, in the winter when you catch it round in your nails and it's all sore, I've got that on my fingers. My mum used to call it a keen. What do you guys call it? Let me know. Where the skin just catches and starts to peel around your fingers and it's sore. Anyway, I've opened the bag because there was a lot of bags wrapping it up. So I thought I'd do that before I show you. And it seems to be the same kind of yarn, but in loads of different colours. So it is Neutrals by Knit and Purl, purveyors of fine yarn, so crafty. It's a light acrylic, so I would say it's DK, maybe a bit thinner, I'm not sure. It says 4mm hook, so yeah, I would say it's a light DK really. That is not a tie. So they're in 50 grams. So I'll just show you the colours that we've got. So greens, got a bag down here ready to throw them in. That's a beautiful colour, like a peachy orange. Teal. Lilac. Pale bluey teal. Yellow. Creamy stone colour. Red. Right, what haven't I mentioned? And there's lots of each one, so I'm going to throw them in this bag. A deep green, have I said deep green? A paler green. Them down there. This is very kind. These will be great for granny squares and all sorts of things. Very useful. Thank you very much. I know Alex was looking for bright oranges and yellows. Yellow. Oh, bright yellow. A lovely blue. Let's keep going. That's, have we said the peachy colour? I think we have. I think I'm just saying them again, but I'm still going. I'm still going. There's loads here. Craig, I think this was you. Thank you very much. These are going to need space in my room. We're still going. It's nearly there. Blimey, these are going to be very, very useful. Thank you so much. I was considering on my Patreon, which is mainly for the Honest Vocal Coach, maybe I should create like a gift type thing for people. So I'll think about that and how I can do that. It's finding the time really at the moment, but I think it's a lovely idea. So I'll show you the bag that's full. Here it is. Look at the size of that. So thank you. They're going to be so useful. I'm going to drink my latte now. Right then, it's now 12:15. I am currently working on a baby hat. I'm going to do the hats first and then the blankets. I've also got in my bag Kirsty's final cushion cover that I've still got to do. I think I've got 7 squares left. Can be so time consuming, the squares. This hat is such a beautiful colour, but I've only just started, as you can see. We've had a customer in. She bought 2 vases, very beautiful vases, a matching pair. They were mine. Yay, that's good. What else did we sell today? Some pin badges, but it is relatively quiet today. I kind of expected it. Last Christmas was hard going as well. I think it's because people buy online now. So we're going out to the markets instead. We're getting in front of them as best we can this Christmas. So I've just been looking at possible markets for next year. One for Wakefield Cathedral has just popped up. So I'm going to apply for that. But I'm hungry now. I need some lunch. I've only brought a mug thing with me. It's like a mug, pasta mug thing. So I might go next door to Asda to get something a little bit tastier than the boring mug thing. Not sure what to get though. Not feeling sushi. I don't know. Right, I got some bits and bobs. Chicken, pastry, yoghurt. Just some bits from Asda next door. I went for a meal deal. I know, how very boring. I went for tuna mayo on soft white, flaky tuna with a spoonful of mayonnaise. And I got a Lucozade and a bag of Walker's crisps, but I've left those in the car with the other bits of shopping. So I'm still working on this hat. The colours are coming out really, really nicely. I'm listening to Jeremy Vine. I think they're talking about buy now, pay later today. Klarna and all of those kind of things. I don't do any of that stuff now. I had debt problems when I left Manchester. And we spent a long time, at least 10 years, getting out of debt, and we had an IVA for a period of time. And then since starting the studio, I didn't spend anything I couldn't afford, if that makes sense. So I don't have credit cards, I don't have, stuff like that. No hire purchase. I don't rent anything other than a shop space. I think that's the best way to be if you can get to that place. Right, it's now 10 to 4 and it's nearly time to make pie. I am actually making pie today. I know I mentioned it earlier, but things change. You don't always know. Liz is off to bingo tonight and Lisa's looking after Tink. So apparently we'll be too early to join us for pie. But I'm still going to do it and I'm going to make a portion for Liz so she can have it another day. I'm having corn with veg. So it's basically a vegetable pie with a bit of corn chucked in to imagine it's chicken, really. I have got the hats ready for the next bit. Look how cute these are. Oh my goodness. So these are newborn hats. So I've got 2 done, but they're not completely finished yet. I've decided I'm going to do a white rim on them. Because it's got this lovely white running through it, I thought it would be fantastic to have a white rim. And I'm going to try a different type of stitch. I've looked at a pattern online. It looks great. I'm going to do that. I've taken him out. We've been playing ball in the garden, covered in mud, but he enjoys it. So, I can wash my hands afterwards, can't I? So I now need to add the stuff that I've just made to the bag for the weekend. The ear warmers and the Christmas pudding hat that are now for sale. I'm going to put those in the bag ready for Saturday. And I'm going to go down and make some pie. So thank you so much for watching this vlog. I will be continuing to film. I'll see you in the next one. Bye, labs.